It's beautiful. That's beautiful football. Beautiful football.
I'm excited!
Yeah, baby!
Texas is good. Everything is big.
お前らこんにちは。海外の反応を届けるゴリラ通信だ。今まさに世界中で4年に一度の大祭典が大盛り上がりしているが、今回は地球の裏側まで大激震させている日本サッカーへの異次元な海外の反応を紹介するぜ。スタジアムを包む地鳴りのような大歓声、緑のピッチを疾風のように駆け抜ける選手たち、ゴールネットが激しく揺れたあの歴史的瞬間の熱気は、言葉の壁なんて一瞬で吹き飛ばして、世界中の誰もが言葉を失って見とれてしまうような、画面越しでも思わず拳を握りしめて叫んじまうぜ。海外のサッカーに気やネキたちも大興奮してるみたいで、日本のフットボールは完全に新しい時代を作ってるとか、彼らのチームワークは美しすぎて鳥肌が止まらないって、世界中の SNS でも連日お祭り騒ぎになってるようだ。各 UI もテレビの前でビール片手に熱狂しすぎた結果、夜中に痛風の足の親指がズキズキと激しく主張し始めて、あまりの騒ぎっぷりに隣の部屋の母ちゃんから枕を投げつけられて一発退場食らっちまったぜ。ってなわけで今回も行ってみよう。アルシンドになっちゃうよ。
ゴリをたまにチャンネル登録よろしく。
まずは開幕前の下馬評や主力選手のアクシデントにざわつく海外にキャッチだ。
A lot of Japan's star players are now injured right before the World Cup. And one of the players who falls under this injury list is one of the star players himself, Takumi Minamino. So another Japanese player who suffered from a serious injury right before the World Cup is Wataru Endo. Endo explained that he cried when he got injured, not because of how the pain was, but because of all the fans that was chanting his name. W Endo, man. Now, most recently though, we got Kaoru Mitoma injured. World Cup is like a month away, bro. He's not gonna recover in time. Which means that Japan's three best players arguably, Wataru Endo, Takumi Minamino, and Kaoru Mitoma may be missing this World Cup.
So Wataru Endo has officially been withdrawn from the Japanese squad for the World Cup due to injury, as his foot injury wasn't improving when he was training with the national team. The captain of his nation, I can't even begin to think of how he's feeling right now, so just know that Wata, we're all with you. You'll never walk alone.
And I've got to admit, each time that I see these guys play, I'm always amazed by how coherent they are, how willing they are to work for each other. These guys play a lot like Argentina, just without having that Messi factor, without having that absolute superstar. But the desire and the hunger that they play with is honestly inspiring. These guys are like men possessed, playing for 90 minutes, constantly pressing, constantly running, playing nice tiki-taka football. They're not whipping in crosses into the box, they're playing their way through teams, and they are breaking teams down. And for me, it is just genuinely beautiful to watch. So guys, I am locking it in right now that Japan is my dark horse for the 2026 World Cup.
だがその不安を一気に吹き飛ばしたオランダとの激闘にニキたちも大興奮だ。
Here's Japan with the ball in the box. Let's go. Top corner, shot maybe. Oh, Japan! Yo, what a goal! Nakamura! Hutkin! Shot! Yo! 1-1. 1-1.
We're watching freaking Japan, bro. I went to Japan last year, so this is so insane to me. I'm gonna have a ball. As a genuine soccer fan, I can cry right now, man. The game has just started. Let's find mercy. I'm stressed.
What in the blue look did I just witness? Japan need to be studied. Like just when you thought Netherlands had done it, broke the hearts of the Japanese, this brother right here decided to pull out the death note. For real though, forget prime Real Madrid, cause Japan might actually be the comeback king. But yeah, let me not forget to mention this man right here, Kito Nakamura. Cause who in their right mind decides to pick up the ball in the box, looks at the goal and says, nah, this shit too easy. So he dribbles it outside and then slaps it bottom bin. Nah, these guys have been watching way too much anime.
Best game of the tournament so far. You can never sleep on Japan. Thank you for this banger. Arigato gozaimasu. You know what I'm saying? I had a trip down to Japan. Guys, what a game in Japan, bro. In Japan, can you get back into this game? And the answer is yes, we can. In the 89th minute, come on. Kamada says, Van Dyke, you're not the only one who can head the ball. Japanese crowd goes crazy. buzzer beater. At the end, they get the equalizer. Not only can we not sleep on them, but I feel like we can't hate on them, bro. Even before the match, the manager tearing up. The fans are just amazing, bro. You're watching all these World Cup games. Japan, Netherlands. Thank you. Is that the game of the tournament? I think so. Man, I gotta love Japan. Got to love Japan.
I'm starting to fall in love with this Japanese team. I'm starting to fall in love with the Japanese fans. I'm starting to fall in love with the example they set as a footballing nation. This love affair started before a ball had even been kicked at this year's World Cup, when the Japanese manager broke down in tears whilst listening to the Japanese national anthem. Then, after the tragic news of their captain Wataru Endo being injured and unable to partake in any of the World Cup, thus retiring from international football for good, they got his number 6 shirt, put it on a coat hanger and hung it off the bench for the entire game against the Netherlands.
さらにその勢いは止まらない。異次元の強さでチュニジアを圧倒した日本代表に衝撃を受ける海外にキャッチだ。
A moment of silence for every single Tunisian out there in the world today. Because, brother, not only did you lose 5-1 to Sweden, that after one game made them sack the manager, where they had to find a last-minute manager to fill the role, only to play this ridiculous robotic main character with plot armor Team Japan.
Tanaka, Nakamura in support.
It's beautiful. That's beautiful football. Beautiful football. Watch how quickly, and look at the run at the top. Look at the second man run he made at the top for the space. Offers it to him. Bro, nasty.
そしてスウェーデン相手にも堂々と当たり合う日本代表にキャッチの熱狂は止まらないぜ。やめたねて。
If there is one thing I have learned this World Cup, it is to never skip a Japan game. The type of beautiful football these Japanese players are playing cannot be taught.
実は日本とスウェーデンにはちょっと面白い関係があるようだぜ。
Watching Japan vs Sweden today in the World Cup, did you know that there's a Japanese village that's obsessed with all things Swedish? Sweden Hills is a village in Tibetsu on Hokkaido Island in Japan. It has over 400 Swedish-style houses and they celebrate Swedish festivals every year. In 1979, the Swedish ambassador to Japan visited Tibetsu and said to his local tour guides that the peaceful climate there reminded him of Sweden. The local authorities were inspired, and Tibetsu developed a formal sister relationship with the town of Leksand in central Sweden. By 1984, an entire Swedish-looking village had been built next to Tibetsu called Sweden Hills. So if there's one place in Japan that might not be supporting the Samurai Blue this evening, look no further than Sweden Hills in Tibetsu.
ここからは日本人選手を押しまくる海外にキャッチの熱いリアクションだぜ。
Japan was another masterclass, of course. The Death Note strikes again, Blue Lock, all that good stuff. But like, Ito's my favorite player. So the fact that he scored in this game, he scored in this match, and he was actually working at 7-11. And now he's a star on the Japanese team in the World Cup. That's remarkable, man.
Brilliant footballer, brilliant winger, attacking midfield. I don't even know where he plays, man. He plays everywhere. He's a lefty, so his name is Takefusa Kubo. He's Takefusa Kubo. So
his name is Zion Suzuki. This guy has popped up fresh on the scene with blonde highlights, moving mad. And the craziest thing, this guy is actually an insane goalkeeper. If you've been watching Japan this World Cup, you've seen this guy's actually making some mad saves. Don't let the blonde highlights fool you, because this guy can move.
O Shogo Taniguchi joga pela camisa 3 da seleção japonesa. Ele é zagueiro, gente, aquele que defende. A gente não é nem musa do Brasileirão. E eu vi que ele joga muitas vezes usando uma tiara. Eu sou fã de homens de tiara. E ele tem os olhos de uma cor diferente, né? Um brown. Assim, quando bate a luz do flash, fica um olho claro, assim, quase que um vermelho. Achei elegante. Se assim como eu, você não entende de futebol e quer ficar...
I'm picking the #1 cutie patootie in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and today is group like this green tired beaver. Yuki might be the first ever cutie patootie that also is going to win the silly goose superlative. This is him in his medical wishing he was taller. And then he's got this entire photo shoot with a cheese wheel. His teammates say he just always brings this energy to the pitch. Yuki and his cheese wheel are my cutie patootie pick for Team Japan.
お次は自分の母国じゃないのに全力で日本を応援してくれる海外ネキャチだ。
Gol de Japón.
Japón no me está haciendo quedar mal. Me encanta que le vaya bien a Japón, aparte de que son una de las mejores aficiones. Me encanta su gente y el partido fue verdaderamente un partidazo. Aparte que el arquero Suzuki, un crack.
中でもメキシコの2キャッチの日本愛は一味違うようだぜ。
¿Te sabes algunas palabras con esto? Me sé ariga.
Gambare. Si se puede. Keikayo Koero. Supera tu límite.
Me gusta mucho la cultura japonesa, mucho por cómo viven, cómo se interactúan con otras personas. Son buenas participaciones en el bailar, en los partidos que yo le agarre, que le pueden poner a la parte, entonces vamos a otro.
Porque siento que aquí en México la cultura japonesa tiene un alto impacto, no solamente en lo político, todo en lo cultural. México siempre ha abrazado esta cultura. Aquí estamos apoyando a los ciudadanos japoneses desde México. La verdad, hace unos meses tuve la oportunidad de ir a Japón y me enamoré de su cultura, de su ciudad, de su comida.
Why じゃあなんでそこまで日本を応援してくれるのか、それには深いわけがあるようだ。
Why is Mexico so in love with Japan? We grew up with anime. Dragon Ball is like super important here, so we just love it. You know, there's a bunch of anime-obsessed people, and mostly I think it's because we are going against them, the Netherlands, and they beat us like 8 years ago, and it was like a huge controversial thing. So right now it's like we have on one side Goku, and on the other are like arch nemesis. So it's a big energy.
We have a lot of the Japanese culture here with anime, the dressing, the culture, the music. We like it so much.
Why is there so much love?
Because all of the people like football, do you know it? It's a good feeling here. Yeah, and every people very enjoy of this one.
Japan are so invited to La Carne Asada every single week. As many of you guys know, Japan celebrated with Mexico once we found out that we qualified to the round of 32 in the U17 World Cup. The Japanese national team was so excited for Mexico, and we all celebrated together in the hotel. And it doesn't end there. As soon as Mexico defeated Argentina in the round of 32, we went back to the hotel, and there they were. The Japanese national team were there to celebrate with Mexico and celebrate the W against Argentina. And guys, now it's our turn to celebrate with them because they defeated South Africa 3-0 and they're through to the next round just like us. So let's celebrate, baby. Japan, you guys are family now. You guys are brothers, amigos, hermanos, hermanas, familia. I knew that buying this jersey years ago was the best idea I could have ever had. Anyway, Japan, consider me Japanese. I love you guys. You guys are family now. Hopefully you guys go very far in the World Cup, and please don't ever forget to say it with me. 2014, Netherlands cheated. And it was not penalty. It's been 4,369 days. As you can see here, a lot of people like these guys are wearing blue jerseys from Mexico. And I don't know if you know, but all Mexicans are supporting Japan. Why Japan? They hate Netherlands because in 2014, Netherlands cheated. And it was not penalty.
どうやら相当根に持ってるみたいだな。続いては世界中でバズり散らかしている面白すぎる日本人サポーターの姿だ。
Bob's first time all the way from Japan. Got him a patty melt, sweet and spicy bacon burger, and a barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
Whoa, so juicy.
What do you think?
Oh my. Amazing. So big. How big is it? Oh my! No, the cheese sounds really good. I love this melting cheese, crispy chicken. Very crispy. Now, which one was your favorite? Sweet spicy. This is my favorite one. Nice.
Japan, you guys need a Whataburger next.
We need a Whataburger in Japan.
絶対にいる。
This is the best clip I've seen from the World Cup so far.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I cannot speak English, but I'm excited!
Baby! Let's go!
Oh, that is unreal.
Can you ask this guy about his costume, about his outfit? That is creative.
So this chant, it's
is my favorite picture of all time. This Japan fan being thrown in the air by Netherlands fans with a Pikachu in hand in the middle of Dallas. If you're trying to convince somebody why football is the best sport in the world, just show them clips from the fans of this game. This is it, man. The World Cup is the best. Celebrating who you are and your culture in a foreign place sometimes with other foreign fans and coming together around sport. It's just... football's the best.
Oh, you've got to love the Samurai Blue. 10 out of 10 when it comes to match day effort, face paint, multicolored outfits, bandanas, party horns, just basically all out on the accessories. Then, of course, they're widely admired around the world for the respect they show, famously staying around well beyond the final whistle to collect trash from around the stadiums. They even brought their own trash bags to the World Cup. Now, you may assume that Japan to the US is a pretty big cultural leap, but the Samurai Blue seem to have got the memo about Texas, at least.
What do you think of America, Texas?
Texas is good. Everything is big.
Es increíble el apoyo de los regiomontanos para Japón. Compadre, ¿cómo ves el partido el día de hoy? Oh, español. Oh my God. Oh, you speak Spanish? Just a read of English, sorry. Spanish. I learned Spanish. Arigato. Konnichiwa. Okay. Y la cámara. ¿Qué está pasando? No puedo creerlo. Los asiáticos son picarones, papá.
だが試合が終わると一変して礼儀正しく振る舞う日本人サポーターに海外にキャッチも驚きを隠せないようだ。
When the game is over, win or lose, or as seen here yesterday after a tie with the Netherlands, they use those blue bags to clean up the stadium, bottle by bottle, bagging trash until it's gone.
It's like respect for everything, respect for the players, supporters, and also for the stadium. We're kind of honored to be here, so we don't want to make the mess and then leave it.
In fact, they've been doing it since the country's first World Cup in 1998, and the Japanese players bring a similar idea to the locker rooms, even leaving thank you notes in the local language. And the reverence, it seems, goes both ways. This is a Japanese fan being tossed up by fans of the Netherlands.
Thanks, man. Nice meeting you.
さらにその泡今や他国のサポーターにまで広がっているようだぜ。
Amigos, como presidente polaco yo siempre aprendo de la gente internacional y los japoneses siempre recogen después del partido, así que vamos a recoger. ¿Qué es esto? Quiero proponer la iniciativa, cada vez que se acabe un partido traigan una bolsa de basura y se pongan a recoger. Edu, ¿cómo vas?
Bien, ya está quedando más limpio.
Va a quedar como nuevo, van a ver. Hablan de los japoneses que limpian todo y nosotros mira cómo limpiamos.
Concienticemos esto como cultura, loco.
Vos la tenés adentro, mira lo que es Argentina.
¡Guardamos la basura! ¡Guardamos la basura!
実は今回のワールドカップの開催地であるテキサスで現地メディアもびっくりのニュースがあったんだ。日本サポーターが試合前に大手のスーパーであるオルマートに退去して押し寄せたらしいんだけど、なんとその時間帯だけ店の窃盗件数が完全にゼロになったらしいんだぜ。普段のテキサスの大型店舗といえば万引きやトラブルが日常茶飯事なことで有名なんだが、ブルーのユニフォームを着た日本人たちが店内をめちゃくちゃ綺麗に使いながらレジにも綺麗に整然と並んで買い物をして去っていったそうだ。これには現地の警察や店員たちも信じられないくらいお行儀がいいって腰を抜かすほど感動していたみたいだな。
ゴリをたまにチャンネル登録よろしく。
なぜ今の日本代表はここまで強いのか、海外勢も考察しているようだな。
Che, los japoneses aprendieron a jugar a la pelota, cagamos. Igual hizo todo eso y tiró un taco para atrás, tampoco que se sacó un jugador encima, No, amigo, es indescifrable, boludo.
Japan was really about baseball, but an artist named Yoichi Takahashi, inspired after watching the 1978 World Cup, decided to create a football manga because every other manga or comic seemed to be about baseball. In 1981, he released Captain Tsubasa, a story of a kid who dreams to take Japan to the World Cup. It sold over 90 million copies. It didn't just inspire Japan, it went global. In 1993, they launched the J-League, and to even register, a club had to run a youth academy. They even created what became known as a 100-year vision, a plan to make football part of Japanese culture for generations. And it worked. Japan went from having no professional league to qualifying regularly for World Cups, and also beat former world champions like Germany and Spain on football's biggest stage.
最後はこれからの青い進撃に対する海外勢のガチな期待を見てみよう。
This Japan team is literally playing like prime Brazil. Every goal they score this tournament, it's world class. Yeah, Japan is world class. They have skillers everywhere. And is it crazy to say that I think Japan could actually pull this off? Whatever you had going on, Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, even if it's work, tell your boss, yeah, it's not happening. Because you will be sat watching this game. This could have been a semifinal matchup, and we get it right now.
So I was watching the Japan versus Tunisia match, and Japan gave Tunisia a belt too because they didn't score 1 goal, they didn't score 2 goals, they didn't even score 3. They scored 4 goals. Almost all of them were beautiful. They were looking like prime blue lock. I'm serious. I don't care about Spain. I don't care about France. I don't even care about Argentina. Japan's gonna win the World Cup.
Your dark horse for the 2026 FIFA World Cup is... Wow. Okay. Dark horse. Okay, so not a favorite, but somebody who might be able to contend for the World Cup. Yeah? Japan. Really? Yeah. I'll go with Japan. They never made it to a quarterfinal. I think they'll do it this time. I don't know whether they're going to go all the way, but love the way that they play. I like their group. I like their path. And yeah, I'll go with Japan.
Japan just won their last game 4-0. And if you didn't watch the game, it was a great game. They've been on a come up for a while, and I'm not gonna lie, the timing of everything, it just seems too good. Y'all know I just started Blue Lock and damn near just finished Blue Lock. So to see Japan go on a tear in the World Cup, that would probably be the best timing ever. Do you see this Japan jersey? Japan already did a collab with Blue Lock and My Hero Academia for their jerseys. I don't think it's in the US right now, but I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't matter. It's hard regardless. So even if you're not really a soccer fan or a football fan, I'm not gonna lie, tune in to watch Japan, tune in to watch your favorite country, because the World Cup is getting active.
Japan plays fearless, modern football. High press, fluid transition, elite structure. In the 2022 World Cup, they beat Spain and Germany in the group stage. Not by luck, but by outplaying them. Japan are disciplined, humbled, and obsessed with improvement. While other nations rely on superstars, Japan relies on systems. That's how you build a team that wins the World Cup. So when people say an Asian or an African team will win the World Cup soon, they're right. But it won't be anyone else before Japan.
主力選手の怪我という不安から始まった今大会だけど、オランダ戦の劇的ゴールやチュニジア戦の4発快進撃、さらにはメキシコの2キャッチとの熱い網芋の絆から世界中がリスペクトする青い袋のゴミ拾い文化まで、今大会の日本サッカーをめぐる熱狂は本当に鳥肌の連続だよな。海外ニキやネキたちの反応を見ていると、日本代表が戦っているのは勝敗だけじゃないのかもしれない。一つ一つのプレーや振る舞いが世界中の誰かの心を動かしてまた新しい応援を生んでいく、そんなチームになっていることが海外ニキやネキたちの反応からも伝わってくるぜ。この先どんな景色を見せてくれるのか、ますます楽しみになってきたな。頑張れエリット。最後まで見てくれてありがとな。コメント、チャンネル登録よろしく。頑張れ日本。頑張れ日本。頑張れ日本。